We live in a broken world with people who have problems that are so great and they cannot deal with them by themselves, nor do they want to.
We're encountering people that have already tried relationships, they've tried substance abuse, they've tried self-destructive activity, and they've even tried performance. But I think they realize that it comes up empty at the end because that cross-shaped gap isn't filled.
We as the Navigators believe that the gospel of Jesus and his kingdom, it is powerful and it is the answer to whatever the broken place of a person's life is. But it needs a container to come to them in, and that is a person.
God has called the Navigators to know Christ and to help other people know Christ. He's called us to help people grow in their relationship with Christ and not be satisfied with being baby Christians all their days. And then to take the person who's come to know him and who's growing in him and go to the people God has placed around them with the good news that Jesus Christ is the Savior of the world and the one who wants to personally rescue them from all the things that they're facing in their lives. When I was a college student, and I knew nothing, all I thought was I'm a Christian, I should probably wear a cross. And that was my faith. I met a young man, and he was a brand new believer, and some Navigators led him to Christ. And they started helping Dick grow in his relationship with Christ, and they started helping me. And it wasn't until I had some other men put their arm around my shoulder and say, Mike, here's how you do it, that it started making sense to me. And that's what we want to do. Deep inside, every person really wants to know him. We don't want to just know about him, have head knowledge. We want to know him as in have a relationship with him, one that changes us from the inside out. All over this country right now, there are men and women who are investigating coming to know him. And when they do, there's going to be a Navigator there who's going to say, look, here's how you can grow in your relationship with Jesus. That's what Navigators are doing everywhere. On campuses, military bases, in neighborhoods, in workplaces, missionaries around the world. This is what we do, one at a time, face to face, in small groups, on purpose, and in person.
Once we have had an opportunity to spend significant time with a friend, to establish them in their faith, to equip them with the tools necessary to go into the kingdom, we want them to do something with them. We want them to know so that they grow, but then they go. Sometimes going is across continents. Sometimes going is across the street. Sometimes going is to your brother's room or to your parents' room, but we want them to go with the gospel, to be carriers of the dynamic message of Christ.
And the Navigators are embracing this. We want to raise up a generation of men and women who say, here I am, Lord, send me to wherever you'd have me go.
When I was 17 years old, a woman knocked on my door and she said, I will lead a Bible study. But what she planted in my soul is the belief that through me, my life could be multiplied to the uttermost part of the earth, that generations of men and women who I could impact would actually go to the ends of the earth. And my little puny life could actually make a difference. It is worth everything.
We want to have a Navigator next door to everywhere. Everyday, common, ordinary people being used by God right where they are. Key to our vision is that we would be able to raise up thousands, hundreds of thousands of men and women who can be planted in every workplace, every neighborhood, every military installation, every campus, so that people have the opportunity to see face to face, right up close, what it is to know Christ, to walk with him, and make him known to others.